Mother Nature can be a serious bitch, and depending where you lie on the food chain, it can be a difficult way of life. Observe this zebra in the field, completely defenseless on a very slow, stock Honda 400EX. He's merely out picking flowers as a predator emerges. A predator 560 big boy lurks in the grass as it stalks its prey. It knows that Honda makes the slowest quads, so this should be an easy takedown. But even at the top of the food chain, lunch is not always easy to get. Another predator emerges. A Yamaha Raptor 686 big boy. Looks like we're gonna have a showdown to see who goes home hungry tonight.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another series of Quad Wars. Today we're doing some big bore quads. We got the Predator 560 and we got the Raptor 660. Back in the day, these were the rivals in Dirt Wheels magazine. I remember seeing it, man, but that was just the base 660 versus the 500. We did big bore stuff, you know. What did we do to these quads, man?
Oh man, we got the Raptor. It's got a 686 big bore with a 12.5-to-1 compression ratio piston. It's got a hot cam stage 2, Michael Sabo special port job,
right.
+7 timing. I mean, this thing is legit. And then Mike's quad.
Well, for ours, the biggest I could find was a 560. We could not get cams for this thing. There was one style of cams, hot cams stage 1. It just wasn't going to work for this build. So we did not use cams for this build, but we do have a high compression piston, 12.5-to-1 CP piston. I think we're running the JE in yours.
Yep.
So we have the CP piston. We also did 7-degree timing. We did lightweight flywheels on both. John lightened up the flywheels. So they both have advanced timing and lightweight flywheels. And I also ported this cylinder. So it should be a pretty good battle. You know, I think the Predator is a little bit lighter because you got a little bit more power. I'm almost certain John's gonna have a little bit more power.
Yeah, I think the Raptor's probably heavier than the Predator right off the bat.
Right.
Plus,
so,
you know, the tank I'm carrying.
So we're gonna be, you know, for damn sure, we're gonna be doing some straight line stuff. But we're also gonna do a couple handling things and see if we can balance it out a bit.
Now, before we hop into the good stuff, we want to give a huge thanks to our sponsors for helping make a lot of this happen. Huge thanks to BP Racing ATV, Rocky Mountain ATV, DRW Performance, and Schmitty Shocks. Without them, most of this would not be possible. If you need parts for your ATV, dirt bike, or side-by-side, be sure to check the links in the description below. Now, on to the good stuff.
Alright guys, so Mike is about to take his first rip on the Raptor 660. He's literally never ridden this quad before.
But I've ridden other 660s.
That's true. Stock, right? So he's ridden stock 660s. I'm very excited to see what his thoughts are after he rips on this bad mother.
That cam is brutal, dude. She's got some balls. I don't know, boys. That feels pretty linear too.
I wonder how he's gonna like the power.
I asked him if bro change the underwear.
Oh God, did you really say that?
Yeah.
I mean, I got to ride the Predator 500, so I know a little bit.
Right, so did I.
Yeah. So I know a little bit of like the power difference, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that there's like a big difference, but you can definitely tell the 660's got a little bit more snap to it than the 560, you know what I mean?
I'll tell you what though, the front end likes to come up like a lot more than the Predator.
That's the only way to ride them.
I like that though. I wonder what he's gonna think though. I'm very curious.
I heard him when he was coming through. He was
got
like,
a lot of balls,
yeah, he's
man.
definitely got a lot of balls.
thing is. Woo! Woo! She's got some power. It's got so much torque. My God. I mean, the Predator's got torque too. But I'm gonna say without a doubt, this thing's got more power. I don't know if it's as well composed as the Predator. I think that's really the only the only hope the Predator has got. We got 686 cc's of fucking fury with this thing, dude. We got that big ass cam in there. You can hear the way, man. Holy God.
Both quads are great quads. Mike set that sprocket size down on the 560 kit on that, and I mean the front sprocket, I think he went down 2 teeth on it. Was it a 15? Put a 13 on it. And I'll tell you, I got to rip it here on the trail real quick, and it rips pretty good. I mean, it pulls out of the hole really good now. Before it was a lot of low end, but it would want to wheelie. Now I feel like you're using that gear ratio a lot better. I was able to go first, second, third, and she was ripping, you know. So I'm interested to see not only on the course, but also on the drag strip, like how these things perform differently. Mike's suspension's fully rebuilt. Mine's probably OEM from 2003. I mean, it's got the Elka Stage 3 in the back, but that's probably whooped. And then the front shocks are definitely whooped. I can tell you that from doing wheelies and coming down. I mean, it's soft. It's not like it slams or anything, but they're so squishy. It's like riding a couch almost, you know what I mean? Which, I don't know, maybe that's good. You guys let me know in the comments below if you think that's good or not. I'm not sure.
Jesus. This thing needs an extended swing arm. Liked Raptors because I had one growing up. It was just a regular 660. The corner's pretty good. I think the Predator is a little bit nicer in the cornering though. But I'm also used to riding the Predator.
What do you think, Wes?
I definitely feel those shocks need to be updated.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I'm used to driving like junk that that needs a lot of love, but I still ride them anyway.
Got you.
But to me, see, I haven't gotten to like ride that here yet. I only rode it in the yard, and I don't like riding in the yard because there's not enough room for me.
Sounds like he's having fun, dude. He's ripping.
Holy shit, dude. Yeah, man, this thing is... I really wish we had this in Badlands, dude. It would have been awesome to see how this thing stacks up. We were racing a lot of Raptor 700s. Yeah, man. Woo! It's got some balls, bro. It's definitely got some balls.
Right?
Yeah, it pulls really, really hard. It's like violent.
Yeah. That's what I said. I said it's freaking
On the
violent,
trails,
dude.
it needs an extended swing arm.
Yes.
It's constantly wanting to go up. And I'm not even punching it like full bore. It's definitely...
She's raunchy, dude.
The only thing, I would definitely say the Predator is better composed.
Yeah.
I think, but I'm also used to the Predator. I've
Yeah.
rode that around in Indiana a lot. I feel like I have more control over that. This is just like uncontrollable.
Yeah, dude.
It's a lot of fun. It would have been awesome to have this up against the 700s in Indiana.
I know, right?
See how it pulls. It's
Against the black and the white one.
Yeah, it's a beast, dude.
It's a beast. Yes, I knew you would think
So
it's a beast.
are we gonna
I was
get on
waiting
a-
for this
No,
moment.
it is. I was trying to think like Banshee. It's hard to say.
It'd be close, dude. It really would.
It does pull like super hard though.
Throughout
And,
the
like,
whole thing.
Yeah, like you can do a lot of like roll-on wheelies really easy without even touching the
Dude, that's where the power is.
clutch. Suspension sucks.
Yeah.
But it wasn't that bad, like going up that hill with the rocks. You guys might not be able to tell, but the trails are pretty rocky here.
Yeah, very.
The cameras never do it justice, but the rocks aren't like huge, but they definitely beat you up. So like good suspension, you notice the difference. The Predator, we have the fresh suspension. It was just done by Smitty shocks. So like basically they're like new OEM, and the Predators were known for coming with those good Fox Podium shocks.
Yep.
So there's gonna be an edge there, but power-wise, dude, oh man, I hate to say it, dude, this is definitely hands down. I would say it's got more power.
Now that Mike's had a formal chance of getting acquainted with the Raptor 686, it's time to try out the Predator 560. Keep in mind, I have had some exposure with this Predator at Badlands, so it's not a formal first ride, guys.
Oh man. Oh. She's pulling a little bit to the left there. Not sure why. That was a pretty hard pull to the left. See, it goes straight there, so anyways, what's up guys? My turn to take the Predator 500 for a rip. I'll tell you, I have had an opportunity to really ride on this thing already.
I said that yesterday, and I was thinking the spindle was stripped or something. It sure is what it looked like.
Dude, you could definitely tell that that side has thrown dirt all over the place, and that side does not.
Oh, that was weird.
It's either that or it's spinning on the bead.
I really doubt that.
So I actually had the chance to ride this already down at Badlands. Some of you watching this vid probably remember that. Oh yeah, Mike was right, man. Fourth gear does lock down a little bit. So dude, this thing actually rips really good. Really happy with the power delivery. We wound up changing the 13.2 sprocket out last night and putting the 15 back on because we like the top end performance with the 15 better than the 13. The acceleration, it was just way too much. It wouldn't like grab and go out the hole. So we put the 15 back on. So hopefully it should be a little bit better now. But what I'll tell you is, it's going to be a really good matchup. After Mike got done riding the Raptor, he did note that the Raptor does have a little bit more power than the 660. So, the one thing that the Predator does have on the Raptor, actually two things the Predator has on the Raptor. Number one is stability, right? It's a much more stable quad all around. And then two, the Predator's suspension was fully rebuilt by Smitty shocks.
I have to say that Predator is pretty ballsy. It just doesn't have the balls like the Raptor.
Yeah, this one's got like uncontrollable power. The Predator, I feel like, is very well mannered. I think like I think I'd rather spend a day riding the Predator than a day on the Raptor. The Raptor, I think, would beat you up. But for the straight line, I think there's almost undoubtedly.
as you can see back there, that thing spun, this spun right around like it was nothing, you know. She's just a very stable chassis, and the back end on this likes to slide very easily, but it's very controllable. The Raptor is just very violent. It's got that much power. It's just pulling up in every gear. Even in the middle of a gear, when you hit the gas, you literally just, it's got like almost a 2-stroke power band type where it just lifts up. So the Predator being stable, having better suspension, and having better launch capabilities because the front end isn't trying to throw you off the back, that's going to be the game changer for the Predator. If we can control the Raptor, I feel like the Raptor would have a better shot at winning, but that's the key right there, is you have to control it. Flat out in 5th gear there, and she hauls. She really does. It just doesn't have that violent nature down low like the Raptor, but I don't, it's going to be really interesting, guys. Comment below what you think is going to happen. We're going to do a lot of different comparisons. We're going to do a lot of different comparisons in these videos. We're not only going to do drag racing this time, so it's going to be really interesting to see how they match up on the different types of courses. I love it though, man. This thing, it's just a great all-around quad. This makes an excellent trail style quad because number one, it's controllable, and number two, it's got a lot of power. I mean, it'll stand right up, you know. The suspension, though, that's where it comes in clutch for me. I love when they have a good suspension like this. Yeah, this thing rips, bro. I like the 15 better than the 13.
Right, so we had a 13 tooth front sprocket on there yesterday, and that was the first time we rode it like that. Yep. It just felt weird. Yeah. Like the shift points and stuff. I mean, I only rode it out here, but it just feels better with the 15 on there.
Yeah, it was almost like you weren't utilizing the power.
It's like just so quickly through the power band.
Yep,
it was weird.
The gear ratios were so short on it.
But, just go, dude, when you took off again, it looked like the one wheel was spinning again.
But I did the wheelie and everything, and...
No, but you can see in the dirt here in the track where the dirt shot all the way back here from that wheel, and there ain't shit here.
Do another launch.
Okay. I mean, I did the wheelie, and the wheelie was good. I did all kinds of stuff, and she didn't pull it all to one side.
We were thinking
Maybe it what?
Spin on the bead. That'd be amazing. I don't think it's spinning, though, because if it was spinning, there'd be like metal shards and stuff.
Yeah, dude, you would know.
And it would be wiggling.
That's what she said.
Now, after noticing this in the footage, it's very easy to see what's going on here. There is a definite issue with the left rear wheel. We actually took the Predator back to my shop at this point, and here's what we found. After several weeks of waiting for a set of rear hubs and several other mishaps, we were finally able to continue Quad Wars filming.
On the next episode, the Predator's got a good match here.
Alright guys, check it out. We are doing a lap around the track. We're going to talk about some of the different sections here.
Dude, so riding that Raptor is kind of brutal.
Yeah, and riding the Predator's like Cloud 9.
Oh shit! Dude, I ripped the back wheel off. I knew something was bad.
John, it would seem that the Raptor it's changed form.
Yeah, actually morphed into a 700, like.
Oh, dude, I killed that.
Oh, he's flying.
Bro, I like that. No way.
You don't think?
race.
Hey, good looking. Want to go out for a date later? What do you think's gonna happen next?
Probably do it in about.
Yeah, that doesn't matter because you're slow.